Beyond the Gates spoilers, shocking confrontations and family secrets revealed. Beyond the Gates spoilers, shocker alert, will the truth come out? Soap opera news. Don't miss this. Is father really best? In the latest Beyond the Gates preview for the week of July 21st, we see Chelsea, Ronnie Rose Montier, storming into her dad Bill's, Timon Calduret, office. I've been trying to reach you for hours. How could you put us in this situation? She demands. More drama unfolds. Ted, Keith D. Robinson, faces off with his estranged wife Nicole, Daphne Duplay, amidst signs of a celebration gone awry. I know how this must look, he admits sheepishly. Then you understand my next move, she replies icily, leaving him speechless. Facing harsh realities. At the Dupree home, Martin, Brendan Claiborne, confides in his grandparents Anita, Tamara Tooney, and Vernon, Clifton Davis, with Aunt Danny, Carla Mosley, present. I could lose my family forever, he realizes, the weight of recent events sinking in. His husband Smitty, Mike Manning, had finally snapped after being kept in the dark for over 2 years about Martin killing one man and nearly killing another to protect Vernon. Betrayal and revenge. As Eva, Amber Michelle, is seen kissing Tomas, Alex Olegria, Ted assures his daughter Kat, Colby Muhammad, Eva would never go after Tomas knowing you're together. That's not like her. Loyalty is tested. Jacob, Jaiber Hodges, and Naomi, Ariel Pripiti, have a heated exchange at home. I've never been prouder to defend our family. Last I checked, you're one of us, Naomi asserts. Something big is brewing as she later gives legal advice to Anita and Vernon, prepare yourselves. This may not stay buried for long. Power shift. Bill reminds Nicole, I saved your son. Unfazed, she declares, now I'm in control. Watch the full preview below and share your predictions in the comments. Plus, get a sneak peek at all the soap opera action this week, including Beyond the Gates, in our photo gallery. Enjoy. Beyond the Gates recap, shocking revelations and family drama. In the latest episode of Beyond the Gates, emotions run high as Martin makes a significant decision to move out, Anita uncovers some unsettling truths, and Jacob delivers shocking news to Smitty about a dead man found by Malone. On Thursday, July 17, 2024, the drama unfolds as Anita expresses her frustration with Vernon, while the children press Smitty for answers. Meanwhile, Martin and Nicole share a heartfelt confession about their encounter with Leslie, revealing their vulnerabilities to Vanessa, Nicole's best friend. In a tense moment at home, Vernon breaks the news to Anita about Kenneth's unexpected return and the chaos that ensued. Anita is taken aback, grappling with the reality that someone was supposed to monitor Kenneth's actions. Vernon admits that man let them down, revealing that Kenneth has been back for over a month, which leaves Anita feeling betrayed. She is furious that Vernon kept this information from her, and he apologizes, explaining that he thought a financial incentive would convince Kenneth to stay away. Unfortunately, things took a dark turn when Kenneth was shot, supposedly during a robbery. Vernon reflects on his decision to include Joey Armstrong in their dealings, which only adds to Anita's anger. She argues that Joey lacks the moral integrity they expect. Vernon tries to justify his actions by saying he didn't want to intrude on Anita's reunion with Kenneth, but she insists that this situation is far more critical than any petty disagreements among friends. Concerned about how their daughter Nicole will react and the ongoing tension between Martin and Smitty, they realize they need to strategize on how to address this family crisis. Meanwhile, Smitty is taken aback by the news of Kenneth's death. Martin insists he had no involvement in the incident and shares his internal struggle about confessing when he first learned of Kenneth's demise. Smitty, however, is skeptical and accuses Martin of withholding the truth. As the conversation unfolds, Samantha and Tyrell enter, prompting Smitty to send them away. Martin recounts the troubling events involving some racist individuals who had previously let Kenneth go, only to later find him working as a busboy and chess player. Tyrell is shocked by this revelation, and Martin reassures the kids that they need not worry about Kenneth anymore, as he is no longer a threat. The children express relief that he is gone, siding with Martin, but Smitty remains upset about Martin's dishonesty. Tyrell, however, stands by Smitty, and Martin acknowledges that he has made significant mistakes, which justifies their anger. As Martin prepares to leave, he assures the kids that he will always be just a phone call away. Samantha rushes upstairs, and Martin promises to check on her later. In another part of town, Vanessa visits Nicole, who is still fuming about her confrontation with Leslie. She shares her frustrations with Vanessa, wishing she had walked away from the altercation. Nicole admits to having lost her temper and choked Leslie, a reaction she didn't know she was capable of. Vanessa suggests that perhaps they are simply tired of adhering to societal norms. Nicole, however, is concerned about the gossip that might arise from their actions, especially regarding Martin's mysterious press conference. When they discover an article featuring Bill, Nicole is puzzled by his presence, while Vanessa reassures her that Bill has always been supportive of Martin. Nicole, feeling out of the loop, expresses her frustration about not being informed of a family emergency, which Martin had cited as the reason for his abrupt departure from the press conference. Meanwhile, at the club, Danny is curious about Bill's recent experiences but refrains from asking too many questions. Bill reveals that his father's words have deeply affected him, as he has always sought Vernon's approval, despite Danny's skepticism about Vernon's legendary status. Later, Nicole visits Smitty and Martin's home, where she finds Samantha excitedly running down the stairs, hoping to see her grandfather. Smitty explains that Martin has temporarily moved out, and Nicole comforts Samantha, expressing her concern after hearing about the press conference. Martin mentions that the details are something her son can clarify, and she hopes for transparency. Just then, Jacob arrives with alarming news. An unidentified man was found dead by Marcel Malone, shot in what appears to be a robbery. Smitty freezes as Jacob insinuates that Joey Armstrong may be involved. Surprisingly, Smitty defends Malone, insisting that there's more to the story than mere speculation. Jacob, eager for Smitty's assistance in unraveling the mystery, learns about Martin's departure and offers his support before leaving. Upstairs, the kids discuss the recent events, with Tyrell expressing hope that their father will forgive Martin. He regrets bringing Kenneth into their lives and wonders what could have happened if their father hadn't discovered them together. Tyrell suspects there's more to the story than they've been told. Meanwhile, Vernon and Anita share a moment over coffee, preparing for what they anticipate will be a long night. Vernon informs Anita about Smitty's investigation into Malone, which has escalated from a simple puff piece to a more in-depth inquiry. Anita expresses her concern about how Smitty will react when he uncovers the full story, fearing that he may not be comfortable with the implications. As they discuss the potential fallout, Martin arrives, visibly upset and carrying his luggage. He confesses to his parents that he provided the kids with a sanitized version of events while being honest with Smitty. He acknowledges that he had to kick Smitty out, and Anita expresses regret for pressuring him into secrecy. Martin takes responsibility for the situation, fearing that Smitty would never have covered up the truth in the past. Vernon admits he acted out of fear, while Anita reflects on the troubling history of their county, recalling a recent incident involving a black man assaulted during a traffic stop. They all shudder at the thought of what could have happened to them. Vernon warns that they can never come forward without implicating Joey Armstrong, who would not hesitate to retaliate. Just as they are deep in conversation, Nicole bursts in, demanding answers to the questions that have been plaguing her.